Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors celebrate 10th anniversary of 2015 NBA championship team. For the second time in 3 days, the Warriors turned back the clock to celebrate their new-ish history. Their Warriors over the past years have been the most decorated team in the NBA, with more championships than any team in major American professional sports. On Tuesday night at Chase Center, they paid homage to the roots. The 2014-15 Warriors ended a 40-year championship drought for the franchise. Moreover, they took over the NBA with collective personality, superb performances, and the joie de vivre exuded from the first month of the season until the final buzzer ended with triumph in Game 6 of the NBA Finals in Cleveland. 3 retired members of the team, Festus Brandon Rush and Mari Spites, were in the Bay Area over the weekend for the retirement ceremony of Andre Iguodala's number 9 on Sunday. They took to their podium before their halftime ceremony. US data live past glories from the viewpoint of those who were present for the birth of a dynasty. It's definitely a blessing, said Spites, who was a prototype type deep shooting power forward off the bench. It changed all of our lives. Rush was acquired in December 2011 in a trade with the Indiana Pacers, so he was a Warrior before it was popular to be a Warrior. He was on the team before the planet fell in love with it, which made his experience that much more rewarding. My first year here was a struggle, said Rush, a solid two-way wing who now coaches his sons. A team I think we won 23 games, correct, and then following year we were able to put it together. Steph Curry was getting healthy and things started to change. We came up winning and it's been a dynasty the last 10 years. The Warriors went 23-43 under first head coach Mark Jackson, but improved to 47-35 the next season, making their first NBA playoff appearance in 6 years. They went 51-31 in 2013 to 4 before losing to the Los Angeles Clippers in a searing scam. Western Conference Playoff Series. Balin State's shot caller sensed there was more that could be mined from the roster and replaced Jackson with Steve Kerr, who brought with him veteran lead assistants Ron Adams and Alvin Gentry. They took a roster featuring Draymond Green, Andrew Bogut, Andre Iguodala, David Lee and Curry, along with new acquisition Sean Livingston, to the next level. Everything was just one-on-one, beat your man type of basketball, Rush said, describing Jackson's coaching style. Then when Kerr came here, he wanted us to move the ball, not turn the ball over, take great shots and find the open man. Just having that type of coach has always been a blessing, especially one with his winning background. He knows the right way to win basketball games. While Kerr credits Jackson for building a defensive mentality, he credits the former coach with instilling swagger not only in Curry and Thompson, the best backcourt in the history of the NBA, Jackson said, but throughout the roster. NBA Warriors get 3-0 win in franchise history with romp of Hornets. Buddy Hield led 7 Golden State players in double figures with 16 points as the Warriors ran their winning streak to 4 games with a 128-92 romp with the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday night in San Francisco, Stephen Curry and Draymond Green had 15 points apiece for Golden State, while Gary Payton 2 added 14 with Moses Moody 13 points, Kevin Knox 12 and Brandon Podmski 10 also scoring in double figures. Golden State ran up its largest margin of victory since beating Utah by 41 points in October. The Warriors also recorded the franchise's 3-0 win. KJ Simpson matched Hield's game-high point total with 16 to pace the Hornets, who rested LaMelo Ball on the second night of a back-to-back. Seth Curry finished with 14 points for the Charlotte, which suffered its 4th straight defeat. The last 3 losses have come by an average of over 43 points, playing its 8th straight game on the road. Bridging the All-Star break, Charlotte used 8 consecutive points by Simpsons to build an early 14-9 lead, but the Warriors dominated from the going up by as many as 10 later in the first period and 19 in the second, en route to a 56-41 advantage at the break, riding 16 steals and 49% shooting. Golden State went on to lead by as many as 33 in the third quarter before emptying the bench, playing his 7th game as a Warrior and winning for a 6th time. Jimmy Butler totaled 6 points, a team-high 8 rebounds, 5 assists and a steal in just 19 minutes. Stay up to date with the latest health and wellness reads. Hield did almost all his scoring from beyond the 3-point arc, going 4 for 9 with Moody making all 3 of his attempts and Peyton both of his tries. Golden State shot 35.7% on 3-pointers, outscoring the visitors 45-33 from deep. Stephen Curry, Green and Santos shared Golden State assist honors with 6. Green added 6 rebounds, 3 steals and 2 blocks. Seth Curry matched Hield with 4 3-pointers for Charlotte, nearly outscoring his brother in the process. He was 4 for 6 from beyond the arc while Stephen was just 249. Mark Williams led all rebounders with 12 to complete a double-double with 12 points for the Hornets. Wendell Moore Jr. also had a double-double with 12 points and 10 rebounds. Damian Bort chip on with 9 points, 6 rebounds, a team-high 5 assists and 2 steals for the Hornets, who complete a stretch of 9 straight on the road Thursday in Dallas. What Warrior Steve Kerr wants Jonathan Kuminga to learn from Jimmy Butler. The addition of Jimmy Butler via trade has instilled plenty of confidence within the Golden State Warriors that they could perhaps make a deep playoff run and even win a championship, which would be Stephen Curry and Draymond Green's 5th. They have been playing excellent ball since Butler's arrival, going 5-1 in games with the 35-year-old star in the lineup, and things could very well get better for the Warriors once Jonathan Kuminga returns from injury. Kuminga has been out since the 4th of January due to an ankle injury, and at this point it's not quite clear what role he'll be playing for the Warriors once he returns from injury. But first things first, head coach Steve Kerr hopes that Kuminga will pick up some of the traits that set Butler apart: his high basketball IQ as well as his ability to make excellent decisions on both ends of the court on the fly. I think Jimmy's the perfect guy for JK to emulate. What makes Jimmy special is that he doesn't try to be special, he plays fundamental basketball, the constant fundamental play. He never turns it over, just makes the simple play over and over again. I want JK to learn some of that, said Padani Ehrman of Bay Area News Group. There is no questioning Kuminga's talent and athleticism. He can score the rock and create offense when the game bogs down for the Warriors, but with Curry and Butler now leading the team, Ser is hoping that Kuminga takes the next step when it comes to his feel for the game. He's so explosive. I think it's always hardest for the guys who are the most talented to make decisions because they've got too many options at their disposal, so I'm hoping that he can learn from Jimmy. Kerr added the Warriors have found a winning formula as of late with Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler at the 5 and 4 respectively. Steve Kerr has then given more trust to Moses Moody and Brandon Podmski, and they have justified this increased belief. At this point there's no sense for Kerr to mess with what's working. Jonathan K could then commandeer plenty of the offense when he returns from his injury. When Butler or Curry have to take a breather, Kuminga has been coming off the bench. Reg Alali for the Dubs this season anyway, so expect that to continue in due time. And you fan, what do you think of Steve Kerr's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.